The cryptocurrency market is strong right now, thanks to the influence of high-profile figures like Elon Musk and Mark Cuban, boosting the profile of Dogecoin. The coin has risen to become the fifth highest valued cryptocurrency in the world. It hasn't hit $1 yet, but it's getting there. Ethereum 2.0 is gaining steam as more and more phases launch, which will see Ether continue to close the distance with the almighty Bitcoin.
Hi boys, how are you?
And Bitcoin itself has gone from strength to strength over the last year or so. And now, there's a new kid on the block. Apple enters the crypto market, and you're about to hear all about it. That's your cue to like, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. It was only inevitable that other players would begin to look at the blockchain-supported decentralized form of alternative currency and consider throwing their hat into the ring too. In this case, not entirely surprisingly, it's cutting-edge tech giant Apple. Apple themselves, in similarity with cryptocurrency, are an entity that many wish they could go back in time and invest in, with their profile in the 90s being almost non-existent, but exceedingly well-known and wealthy by the mid-2000s. This was thanks in part to technological advancements in the form of the iPod, iPhone, and iPad, but also thanks to their sharp focus on ergonomics and simplicity. The iPhone, for example, put a powerful computer in the pockets of people who otherwise might have shied away from letting technology rule their lives. And rule their lives they do by 2021. But now Apple has recently taken some steps to ensure that they stay on the devil's edge of the technological revolution. But is Apple about to enter the crypto market? Let's investigate. Last Tuesday, Apple pulled a surprising move and posted a job listing for a business development manager. But not just anyone would do. In the listing, Apple specified that the successful applicant must be someone familiar with alternative payments, with experience with cryptocurrency. Now, Apple Pay, the company's payment service that has already begun accepting cryptocurrency by using BitPay, prompting Google Pay to implement a similar extension to their own service. BitPay allows users to make purchases with cryptocurrency, and in February, Apple Pay's app had started allowing users to add their BitPay card to their wallet, even without a physical card. This new move, however, is a bold step in the direction of decentralized currency, and, as Apple stated in their listing, the Apple Wallet's Payment and Commerce (WPC) team is seeking an experienced business development manager to lead alternative payment partnerships. We are looking for a proven professional in global alternative and emerging payment solutions. It goes on to say, this position will be responsible for the end-to-end business development, including screening partners, negotiating and closing commercial agreements, and launching new programs. Among the most important qualifications the tech leader is looking for, it lists the perfect candidate should have 5+ years experience working in or with alternative payment providers, such as digital wallets, BNPL, fast payments, cryptocurrency, etc. The ideal applicant should also have a deep knowledge of the alternative payments ecosystem, understanding the complexities of funds flow, roles/responsibilities for settlement, relevant regulations and industry standards, and a wide spectrum of fintech products. The position is apparently a full-time role in-house at Apple's Cupertino, California headquarters. Of course, this will be once the company returns to an in-office work arrangement after the apparently inexhaustible global pandemic scare. The job post continues further to say that the successful candidate will lead the partnership program with key players in the alternative payments ecosystem, as well as providing industry insights and market opportunities to Apple cross-functional teams, including alliance, product, engineering, and marketing to influence business strategy and product roadmaps for the growth of Apple Pay and wallet services. This move further towards cryptocurrency has surprised many people, but not everyone. After all, Apple has been monitoring the movements of cryptocurrency for several years. In 2019, Apple Pay Vice President Jennifer Bailey said that Apple was watching cryptocurrency. Back then, Bailey said, "We think it had interesting long-term potential, but we're primarily focused on what consumers are using today. Most people are pretty happy with their debit card, as an example. And so, helping people to do that in a more secure way on our platform, in a more real-time way, is what we're focused on." Certainly, from the descriptions listed within the job post and with reference to the statement released by Bailey in 2019, we can see that Apple is certainly interested in the ideas of alternative payments, which suggests that the giant is indeed looking at expanding its reach into the crypto market in one way or another. Of course, regardless of how Apple decides to dip its toe into cryptocurrency, the reality is that if the company were to provide any evidence of support or backing for the crypto market, it could go a long way towards cementing cryptocurrency as a legitimate form of currency, or ruin it forever. While cryptocurrency has existed in some form or another since the creation of Bitcoin in 2009, the idea of crypto has really blown up for many people in the last year or so. Whether Bitcoin, Dogecoin, XRP, or Ethereum, or any of the other hundreds of crypto coins available, the concept is now seeing more attention than it has ever by the mainstream population of the planet. As a result, more and more coins have appeared on the scene. There's even a Star Wars-related cryptocurrency known as Mando, after the Mandalorian TV show, though that one turned out to be a scam. It is because of things like the Mando scam that many are still hesitant to even consider a cryptocurrency investment. But if a known and respected, for better or worse, brand like Apple were to suddenly involve itself in the crypto market, it could do wonders for the market as more and more normies would be likely to pay attention. As we can see, the next big crypto update could indeed be from none other than Apple itself. But what does that mean? Well, let's be realistic. Don't expect to see Apple formulating, announcing, or deploying its own Apple-branded, perfectly white and artificially expensive cryptocurrency anytime soon. While the concept of Apple actually taking on Bitcoin with its own bespoke decentralized crypto coin is a very exciting one, there has been nothing in terms of evidence to suggest that this is something the company is even considering. However, that's definitely not to say that it will never happen. It's just unlikely to be the reason why Apple has the job listing mentioned earlier. But instead, what is much more realistic is that Apple may wish to find new ways to integrate crypto into its own payment ecosystem. This could turn into instances where Apple Pay will allow crypto as a payment method on the App Store, or create a digital wallet for uses to hold crypto on their iPhone. This makes sense, as major rival Samsung does offer this feature on many of its own phones. It could also mean that Apple could release an app that would allow people to buy and sell cryptocurrency, akin to maybe Coinbase or perhaps even Binance. There is absolutely no way to know what exactly Apple's technical needs are for a business development manager with over 5 years of experience in cryptocurrency, or rather, alternative payments. But it is interesting as a development towards cryptocurrency. Like most Apple job listings, the description mentions absolutely nothing about specific products, partnerships, or what the person would actually work on. But it does mention a few examples of alternative payments experience that Apple is looking for. It mentions digital wallets, BNPL, which is buy now, pay later, fast payments, and cryptocurrency. Since Apple already has a digital wallet app built as standard as part of the iPhone, and since that wallet app has come quite far since then, adding digital boarding passes, financial services like contactless Apple Pay, peer-to-peer payments, the Goldman Sachs-powered Apple Card, and loyalty rewards programs, it is absolutely possible to imagine that they might look at incorporating some kind of cryptocurrency trading, exchanging, or payment setup. Apple's CEO, Tim Cook, has publicly stated in the past that he is interested in an all-digital currency world in the future. In 2018, during the annual Apple shareholders meeting, he stated that he's hoping to be alive to see the elimination of money. Though, can this be considered something better for humankind, or just another way to squeeze unnecessary payments out of the population, who would no longer have any control over their own finances in an all-regulated, all-branded monetary system? The point of decentralizing currency is effectively to give power to the people by decentralizing it, as well as tradable tokens, as in NFTs and DeFi services that allow for peer-to-peer loans. The point would really be to eliminate those who would seek to control us through technology. Apple is not exactly famous for sharing its technology either. Apple iCloud cannot be accessed via Android devices, for example. They also removed the perfectly good headphone jack from their iPhones to be able to force their proprietary Lightning connectors instead. Imagine if they also had that kind of control over your money. That's a scary thought to anyone who enjoys the freedom to spend what they want on what they need. But what do you think of Apple's movement towards cryptocurrency? Are you excited or perhaps even nervous about it? Make some noise in the comments. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it. Click the subscribe button if you haven't, and ensure you ring that bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.